What's up, guys? Welcome back. So, left off with the boat finally splashed. Still got a few things going on though. Throttle and gear selector still a little sloppy. Probably clean that up tomorrow. Today's Sunday, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. But I gotta test out Shore Power. Didn't have it last year when I got the boat. Picked up the cord yesterday, so I'm gonna test it out today and see how it goes. Hopefully the boat don't catch on fire. But stick around, here we go. Well, it came down the boat wasn't on fire, so Shore Power's working. That's always a good thing. Now I gotta figure out these cables. Like I said, if you kinda see the play I have in them, I don't know if you can really see, but those ones aren't moving, because I got probably a little bit of play before those actually move. So gotta figure those out. Like I said, can't find any directions about them online. You know, it's kind of a play with nuts, loosen up bolts. So up inside, way up inside here, there's these nuts, like tensioner nuts. You know, you just gotta back off a little one thread, tighten one thread, just enough to get the play out of the system. So I don't know, hopefully it'll work. Let's see. Alright, got the Shore Power hooked up, plugged in. So I had to do a little programming on the inverter charger, just some dip switches. It's right in here. A couple dip switches, and you had to set what type of batteries you had. What hertz you're running on, 50, 60 hertz. Just some stupid stuff, but it's working so far. So I guess I'm a little bit nervous to leave the boat, but it's Mother's Day, and got plenty of other things I should be doing. But again, that's what happens when you own a commercial boat. It seems to consume your whole life, even when you don't want it to. Alright, so still continuing on with projects, but at least we're on the water. Like I said, that's all that mattered to me. But you know, I was hoping on at least trying to get to go ground fishing, you know, haddock, cod fishing, flounder, redfish, pollock, all that stuff. But the missus to be was like, you need to paint this before you go, and then paint was coming off the door a little bit. She wanted that repainted, so I'm sanding this down. I'll put new finish on this, get all that cleaned up. Just a good time. I mean, it's going, but I can think of 100 other things I'd rather be doing. I mean, I'm almost due for an oil change, so well, I am due for an oil change. I always try to change it at the end of the season, but typically every $200. Excuse me, at the beginning of every season, and then every $200. But we're pretty much at that point. I mean, I haven't hit the $200 quite yet, but and then I got my buddy with me today. That's Nico. It's hard to get much done with him, but hey, you know what? He enjoys coming down here, so I had to take him with me. Back down at the boat. I know I'd said it'd be better content, but we're still trying to wrap up some paint and stuff. Got the controls all together, which is nice. They're about dialed in as best we could get them. I mean, not much we can do about it. So, gonna paint this the same color as this. My old man did some varnish work here. He's on there working on some stuff too. So, as much as this is a fishing boat, it's nice having it clean and neat. That way the family can enjoy it when we aren't fishing. So, like I said, it's not the best content to watch, but it's something, so stick around. What we'll be using is this Bright Side polyurethane by Innolux. Matte horn white. So according to the old owner, that's what this color is. Like I said, he's in doing some varnish work, making it look all nicey nice. Trying to keep that shine on. So just sanded this down, cleaned it, taped it off. We're gonna start painting. We'll be doing the rolling tip. Just got a foam roller. foam roller. And then, from what I read, they tell you to get an expensive brush. So that's what I did. You want like thin bristles, nice expensive. So I got one of these. Alright, for those that don't know, this is a roll and tip. You legit roll and then just use the tip of the finest brush you can find to work bubbles out like that and whatnot. And obviously to get rid of paint lines. So, like I said, in case anybody was wondering, that's what it is. One thing we've noticed with the rolling tip, it's definitely not as intimidating as you would think. Literally keeping the brush when you tip it, it's just the brushes of the tip. You just 45-degree angle and drag it across what you just painted. It helps get the bubbles out. Like I said, we're using a foam roller. Now granted, this isn't a nice fiberglass finish, but still, I mean, you can't even see where we had been at. So, like I said, don't be scared to try it. I was really intimidated, tried looking a bunch of stuff up for it, but you know, I couldn't really find much. I mean, it's really easy, easier than you would think. Just wrapped it up for the night, finished up first coat. So we ended up touching up this whole wall just to the ceiling. The ceiling's in pretty good shape. Did this side. Tomorrow, you can see we put some paint down there. We just did that kind of as a primer. But tomorrow we're gonna paint the door, second coat on this, and that's it. That'll be good for that stuff. And then the deck. Just wrapped up sanding the deck and cleaned it down. Now I'm starting to tape. I'm gonna be using Kiwi Grip. I'm getting about a gallon of it. They come in these liter bags. I want the light gray. You see, it's pretty dang light. Actually, I think this is supposed to be just gray. Yeah, gray. 1 liter. So I got 4 liters. Should cover what I'm trying to do. So, like I said, I'm finishing taping up. This dog's just making a mess on the deck. So, stick around, I'll show you how it goes.
It's my life. Lazy. It's my life. I got dirty.
One thing with the Kiwi deck, when you apply it in the sun, it dries up pretty quick. I mean, granted, this gray deck's pretty hot, but
it's my life.
I'm about to see my 6-year-old man jump across a deck to fix a spot. So, just wrapped up a little family day, a little Memorial Day family day today, and so Kiwi Grip held up pretty good. Had a cup, like a metal Yeti cup fall, and put a little nick in it, but you know, it fell pretty hard. So, and from what the instruction says, it says to give it like up to 48 hours to fully cure to the back. So I could just touch it up. I got a few other spots to touch up, which sounds pretty simple. There's a couple areas like you still see the dark stuff through, so I'll probably touch it up tomorrow and then just let it sit for the week, since I probably won't use the boat this weekend. So I mean, sorry, during the week. And then the only other projects left is new lights for I'm gonna put them on the top of the house instead of down in here. So, but that's it. Finally time to fish. We've made it. All right, guys, till next time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe.